Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you all of my coloring pages for the month of May 2023. I have colored 20 pages, it's a lot, I'm quite happy. I have colored like 10 regular pages and 10 mysteries. I'm gonna show you first two double spread I have colored in Imagine Morphia. You know, this is one of the book I'm trying to color in every month. So I have colored the double spread. I have colored the panda. So I have colored the doodles with Inktense pencils, Graphitint pencils, and the panda is done with acrylic paint, and also like the bamboo forest is done with acrylic paint, the Liquitex one. So it was like very easy. There's not much of detail, so I have tried to hide some details. I made it easy, you know. So I've done this one and I have done this double spread. For this butterfly it was a lot of details, so I have hidden the little wings here with black gesso. Then I have used watercolor, like a pearlescent watercolor with a little bit of glitter. And then for this part I have used Graphitint pencils and Inktense pencils. And for the background it was like a poster paint crayon and a gelato from Faber-Castell. And I'm not that happy, but it was really fun to do it. And for this book I have done 57 pages out of 80, so I'm really happy. And I have a whip, I'm gonna show you. I have a whip that I have colored a little bit for this month. It is a horse from the movie Avatar. It's called an Equidus, and I have colored like this part. But it's a lot of doodles, it's a lot of work. For now I don't know when I will color again in this double spread, but maybe in like 2 or 3 months. Not for next month, I have already a lot of work to do. So next I have colored in Family, in this book called Family from Disney, from Hachette Heroes, and I have colored the first page. So for the background I have made like 2 coats of gesso, but it was a white one, white gesso, then gouache for the background entirely, for the whole background. And then for the characters I have used drawing pencils from Derwent, and I like doing these pages in this style, like a vintage and quite realistic style. It was the first time that I have made the grass with gouache, so it was a little bit difficult for me, but I'm quite happy. You know what? This is only the second time I am making a page like this with a vintage, quite realistic vibe to it. So you know what? I'm quite happy. So, and you know, I have the Disney Dream collection from Thomas Kincaid, and I had a little bit of inspiration from this great artist. Next I have colored in Vitro 2 from Hachette Heroes, and I've colored the genie. And in this book I'm only using watercolor pencils in each pages. So I have used Goldfaber Aqua pencils, watercolor pencils from Derwent, and Neocolors too for the background, in a really easy, simple way. And I have put some glitters and like some stain with acrylic paint. I have used gel pens, and that's it. And I really like this book. This is one of my most favorite book in the Disney collection from Hachette Heroes, because it is really easy. Really easy. I'm not doing a realistic way in this kind of book. I don't mind. I don't mind. This is just fun. Next, I have colored in Witch's Cottage from Hannah Carlson, and I have colored the page with the ghosts. And I have used the duochrome watercolor from Supervision. So the first color I've used is like purple and turquoise, and the second color is like turquoise with a little bit of purple inside. So I'm not that happy with that kind of watercolor, but it was fun to do it. So I have used Jelly Roll and Posca and the gel pens from Pentel, the milky ones, and that's it. It was really simple, really easy, and I liked it. You know what? I really like Amazon printed books. I don't mind if it bleeds through. I can use a lot of different medium, and you know, I'm quite sad because we cannot find any more Coco Wayo's books on Amazon France or Coloring Book Cafe's books. I'm a little bit sad. I have colored in Mystic Misfits from White Stag, and I really like this book, even if there is a lot of dark areas, because I don't know why. You know what? I just love it. Oh no, this is not. Oh yes, this is this one. So for the first layer I have used alcohol markers, and then I have put the shadows with Chromaflow pencils, and for the dress I have used nail polish with glitters. Yeah, it's really beautiful. I have used gel pens, glitters for the background, and that's it. It's easy, it's fun. I've tried a tie and dye hair. So that's it. That's it for this little book. Then I have colored in Midnight Dream from Coco Wayo, and I like this book because there's like a E.T. vibe, alien vibe. I have colored this page with alcohol markers, then I have put the shadows with like the watercolor from Boku Undo. I will put the link in the description box. And I have also used the charcoal palette from Derwent. And then I have used like Posca acrylic markers, but cheap acrylic markers. These are not coloring pages to be beautiful, no. This is just fun. I really like Amazon books to create fun, not to make like, oh, this is perfect. I don't mind. Then I have colored in the Spooky Girl and the Spooky Town books. So I have colored this page, the spooky with the dress. So the first coat, it's always the same technique. I put some alcohol markers in a really simple way, and then I put the shadows with watercolor. So this is always the same palette, the Boku Undo and the charcoal from Derwent. And I have used pearlescent watercolor also. And that's it. That's it. Then for the Spooky Town, I had a really weird idea. I wanted to make like the house, like the witch house in Hansel and Gretel, with the biscuits and sweets, chocolate, something like that. So this is not like a candy house, but I have used like vibrant colors. So it is always the same method. No, this is not the same. In this one I have only used watercolor. From top to bottom it is only watercolor. So there is metallic watercolor and like simple, really cheap watercolor from AliExpress. And that's it. I have used a little bit of fluorescent highlighters and paint markers. And for the little ghosts, here it is the gel pens from Pentel, the milky one. And I have put some glitters, and that's it. I have colored also a bookmark in the Mickey and Co. Book. So I have done Minnie with the background, it is watercolor, and then I used ink pads. I have used glitters, markers, there's no shadow, there's no work, nothing, just washi tape, gel pens, scrapbooking paper, and that's it. Finally, I'm gonna show you my Mystère coloring pages. So let's begin with the Pixel ones. I always color in this kind of book with crosses, and I use like markers, but markers like for the kids. I don't use brand. I use cheap markers, but really cheap markers you can find at the supermarket. So I have made this page, and I have colored in the babies one, always with crosses. And I really recommend you these two books. They are really easy, really simple. The colors are really easy to find. This one is a Japanese book. You can find it on Amazon Japan, and I like it. And I colored the cover. So I colored this page again with crosses, and then I colored in Color by Number Quest Christmas by Kira Shershneva, and I have made jingle bells. Yeah. I've colored this page always with like kids markers. Nothing special for this one again. I have colored several pages in the Grand Classique Tome 1 from Hachette Heroes, and I have done 4 pages. I have colored this page with a watercolor pencil for the background, and the rest is markers, but in this book I only use Staedtler markers. I have colored this page with Staedtler markers again, and I have colored a double spread. Yes, I have colored these two again with Swiss color from Caran d'Ache watercolor, really easy, cheap watercolor pencils, and the rest is Staedtler markers. That's it. The Vitraux, I really like this book. It's one of my favorites, and I have made a soul page. This one I used Super Tips from Crayola, the Super Tips. And finally, I have colored in Tome 6, and I have done this page with, again, Super Tips from Crayola. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I will be happy to answer you. I hope you have a great day, and so see you soon in the next video. Bye bye!